Now coming to next program, that is 8-bit division, right? In previous lecture we have seen 8-bit addition program, assembly language program for 8-bit addition, and next we have seen program for 8-bit multiplication. Now that has been written using the operation of addition, right? Now coming to next program, that is 8-bit division, right? Now 8085 microprocessor doesn't have any special instruction, that is div, right? That is for division. We don't have any special instruction for division operation under your 8085 microprocessor. We don't have any special instruction. Now though we don't have any special instruction to perform the division operation, now using subtraction, right? We have sub instruction which will perform the subtraction of two numbers, right? Now using the subtraction operation, now we can write a program for 8-bit division, right? Now how this is possible, let us see, right? Now write a assembly language program for 8-bit division for 8085 microprocessor, right? Now 8085 microprocessor doesn't have any special instruction to perform multiplication or division operation, right? Now multiplication, though we don't have any special instruction, now we can perform 8-bit multiplication under 8085 using addition instruction that we have seen under previous lecture. Now similarly, though we don't have any special instruction for division operation, right? For division operation, though we don't have any special instruction, we can perform 8-bit division using subtraction operation, right? We have sub instruction sub which will perform the subtraction of two numbers. Now using that instruction we can perform 8-bit division. Now how that is possible, let us see, right? Now before going to write a program, now let me explain its procedure, right? Now let us assume 14 divided by 4, right? Now let us assume 14 divided by 4. Now what is dividend here? This is your dividend. 14 is your dividend and 4 is your divisor, right? 14 is your dividend and 4 is your divisor, right? Now this 14 dividend is to be stored under register A, right? Now we have to write the program based on this procedure, right? Dividend has to be stored under the register A. Now divisor, what is divisor? 4, right? Now this has to be stored under B, right? Now if I divide 14 by 4, now what is coefficient and what is remainder, right? Now what is coefficient and what is remainder? Quotient is nothing but 3, right? 12 3s are 4 3s are 12, right? Now coefficient will be 3. Now remainder, what is the remainder? You will get 2, right? Now if I divide 14 by 4, not only 14 by 4, you know division operation, dividend has to be stored under register A and divisor has to be stored under register B, and coefficient you will get it as 3, right? Quotient you will get it as 3. Now this has to be stored under memory location, right? This has to be stored under memory location. Before storing into the memory location, now coefficient has to be stored under register C, right? We have another register, that is C, right? Coefficient has to be stored under register C. Now what is remainder? Remainder is nothing but 2, right? Now this has to be stored under memory location, right? Now before going to this, now let us assume memory location 2050H, right? 2050H is your memory location. Now this memory location is storing dividend, right? We have to acquire that dividend from the memory location 2050H, and that has to get stored into the register A, right? First we have to take the dividend from the memory location. Now from that memory location we have to store dividend to A, right? Now what is next memory location? You have 2051H, right? Now this is storing divisor, right? 2050H is the memory location that is storing dividend, and 2051H is the memory location that is storing divisor, right? Now you have to acquire divisor from memory location 2051H, and that has to get stored into register B, right? Now 2050H is storing 14. Now this has to stored into A using set of instruction. Now 2051H is storing divisor. Now this has to move to B register using set of instruction, right? Now what is the memory location? Next we have 2052H, right? To this memory location we have to store quotient, right? Quotient we have to store. To memory location 2052H we have to store quotient, and 2053H to the next memory location we will store reminder, right? This is the procedure, right? This is the procedure, right? Now what is, as I have said, 8-bit division is you can perform 8-bit division under 8085 using subtraction operation, right? Now 14 minus 4, right? Now dividend minus divisor, right? What is 14 minus 4? You will get 10, right? And the next operation, again subtraction, for 10 minus 4, that is 6. Again subtract divisor, you will get 2, right? Again subtract divisor, right? What is the value? You will get minus 2, right? To this minus 2 we have to add plus 4 to get remainder. What is remainder? 2, right? Now this is the procedure has to be followed. First subtract dividend from divisor, you will get some result. To that result you have to again subtract divisor, again you will get some result. To that result again subtract divisor, you will get some result. This procedure, right, this procedure will follow till you get negative result, right? To that negative result you have to add divisor to get the remainder, right? To get the remainder, you will get it as 3, right? Now what is the quotient? Here you will get 3, right? Remainder you will get it as 2, right? Remainder you will get it as 2, quotient you will get it as 3. Now these has to be stored under the successive memory location, that is 2052H and 2053H, right? Now let us write the set of instruction for this procedure, right? Now what is the first instruction you have to follow? You have to acquire dividend from the memory location 2050H, and that has to be moved to A register, right? Now what is instruction LXI, right? You have instruction LXI. Now this is pointing register pair, right? LXI register pair. What is register pair? Either it may be BC or it may be DE or it may be HL, right? Load immediate HL, right? HL is nothing but your register pair. To that you will have address. What is address? 2050H, right? 2050H, right? And next, that means, now what is the operation of this instruction? 2050, right? Now this is a memory location that is moved to the HL register pair, right? Now move A comma M, right? Now what is M? Memory pointer, right? M is nothing but memory pointer that is pointed by the memory location, memory pointer that is pointed by the register pair HL, right? If in any set of instructions, if you are getting it as M, right? In any set of instruction, if any set of instruction you have M is nothing but memory pointer. Now that is pointing the memory location of HL register pair, right? Now what is M? Memory pointer. This is pointing the memory location of HL register pair, that is 2050H, right? Now what is the data under 2050H? We have 14, right? Now what is the operation of this instruction? A is moved with dividend, right? A is moved with dividend, right? Now either you can write like this or you can directly load, right? LDA, right? Directly load accumulator 2050H, right? Both these two instruction or this single instruction, both will give you the same result, that is 14 is moved to A, right? Now why are using these two instructions? Why can't we use this a single instruction? We will see that. We will see later, right? First the memory location is moved to the HL register pair. Now later, using the memory pointer, we are moving the data of that particular memory location to register, to the register A or B that is specified within the instruction, right? And next, what do we have? We are incrementing X, right? INX H. We are incrementing the memory location of. Now what is H? H is stored with memory location 2050H. We are incrementing it, right? Now what is the value? 2051H. We are incrementing the memory location. For this purpose only, right? For this purpose only we are using these two set of instructions, because these instructions can't be written after this, right? We don't know H. Directly we can increment a memory location once a particular memory location is assigned to your HL register pair. For this convenient purpose only we are using these two set of instructions. After that, incrementing HL register pair, you can directly, it will point the next memory location. For this convenient use only we are using these two instructions instead of a single instruction, that is LDA 2050H, right? Now we are incrementing HL register pair. Now initially it has 2050H. After incrementing you will get 2051H, right? After incrementing 2051H, right? Now 2051H is containing data that is divisor, right? Now that is moved to B register, right? That is moved to B register, right? We are incrementing H, move B comma M. What is M? Memory pointer, that is pointing the HL register pair, right? HL register pair is storing 2051H. Now what is the data that is present under your 2051H? That is moved to B register. This is the operation of move B comma M, right? Now actual procedure, now it will get start, right? Now what we have to do? We have moved divisor, right, dividend to A register and divisor to B register, right? What is the next instruction? Subtraction, right? Subtract B, right? That is A minus B, right? Subtract B, that is A minus B. Now what is A? 14, right? 14 minus 4 is nothing but 10. Now after subtraction the result is 10, that is stored under A, right? That is stored under A, right? Now after subtraction, now initially you assign some C value, that is move immediate C comma hashtag 00H, right? Now increment C, right? Why you are incrementing C? Because we have to store quotient under C. One operation is done, right? One operation is done, right? That means one time it has gone, right? Now that's why we are incrementing C. Initially it is the result, the data under C is 00H, right? Now C is 1, right? Now after subtraction, right, after subtraction you are getting result as 10, right? Now jump if no carry, right? Now A is greater than B, right? For this case A is greater than B, right? A is greater than B. When A is greater than B, carry flag is 0. When A is less than B, carry flag is 1. Under comparison operation, right, when a particular value is greater than another particular value, carry flag is 0. Now carry flag is 1, right? Now 14 is greater than 4, right? Now carry flag is 0, right? Jump if no carry, right? Jump if no carry. And again I am giving some label, a repeat. Now this is followed over here, right? Repeat, right? Now jump if no carry, again a subtraction is done, right? 10 minus 4, right? 10 minus 4. Now what you will get? A is stored with 6, right? Now again C is incremented, that is 2. 2 times it has gone, that is 2, right? Now again here 10 is greater than 4. Again carry is 0. Again it will jump to this particular loop. Again subtraction, 6 minus 4, right? 6 minus 4, 2. A is stored with 2. Again jump if no carry, incremented by 1, right? Again jump is no carry, incremented by 1. Jump if no carry, incremented by 1, right? Now okay, it should be FFH. It should be FFH, then only you will get C as 3, right? Now again this will follow, and finally you will get minus 2, right? Finally you will get, now a you are getting it as 2, right? Now 2 is less than 4, right? Now here carry will be 1, right? Now this will come out of this loop, right? This will come out of this loop. To that we have to add divisor, right? Add b, right? Add b. Now what is the value you are getting? Minus 2 plus 4. What is the value you will get? 2, right? Now the quotient has to be moved to C register, right? Quotient has to be moved to C register, and again the remainder you are storing under A, that has to move to memory location 2053H, right? 2053H, right? Now increment HL. Initially it is 2052H. After incrementation you are getting 2053H, right? 2053H. Now move M comma C, right? Now whatever the result that is storing under C, that is moved to the memory location of 2052H, right? Now again increment H, right? Increment H. Now what is the memory location? 2053H, right? Now move N comma A, right? Remainder is stored in that particular memory location. Halt operation, right? Halt operation, right? Now this is the actual 8-bit division, right? If you take 0 0, if you take 0 0 after this coming loop, C you are getting it as 4. That's why you have to get exact value. It should be FFH, right? Now this is a actual program for 8-bit division, right? Now initially we have dividend under 2050H, divisor under 2051H, right? Now we have to store coefficient in the next memory location 2052H, and remainder under next memory location 2053H, right? Now load immediate HL. H is nothing but the register pair, right? Either you can mention HL or directly a single H, right? Both will be give you the same result, right? Now 2050H. Now HL register pair is moved with 2050H, right? Now move A comma M. M is nothing but the memory pointer that is pointing the data of this particular memory location, which is stored by the HL register pair, right? Now M is the memory pointer that is pointing the data of the memory location that is stored under the HL register pair, right? Now move A comma M, right? HL register pair is storing the memory location 2050H. Now that data, that to that memory location we have the data 14. Now that is moved to A, right? Now increment H. You are incrementing the next memory location, that is 2051H, right? Now move B comma M, right? Now this is pointing this memory location. Now this has some data 04 that is moved to B register, right? Now subtract B, right? Subtract B. First 10 minus 14 minus 4, right? And A is stored with 10, right? Now initially C is FFH. After incrementing you are getting C as 0, right? After incrementing you are getting C as 0, right? Now when A is greater than B, when A is greater than B, carry will be 0. When A is less than B, carry will be 1. Now here A is greater than B, jump if no carry, again it will jump to this loop, right? Jump if no carry, again it will jump to this loop, right? Again it will jump to this loop, right? Now again what is the result? A is 10, right? Now 10 minus 4, 6, right? And C is incremented by 1. Now after after jumping you will get C value as 1. If you see this, initially it is 0, C is 1, C is 2, C is 3, right? That's why you have to take C value as initially it has to be FFH. If I increment that, you will get 0, right? If I increment that, before that you will have a carry, that can be neglected, right? Now J and C repeat, right? Now this, it will follow till you are getting the negative result. This loop will follow till you are getting the negative result, right? Now to that, once A is less than B, it will come out of this loop. Once A is less than B, it will come out of this loop. To that A we are adding divisor, and finally you'll get some reminder, right? Now that is the, after addition you'll get some value, that is the reminder, right? This procedure is same for any 8-bit division, right? Now incrementing h, initially it is 2051h, after incrementing 2052h. Now move m comma c, right? Now c is stored with quotient, that is 3. Now that is moved to the memory location that is pointed by memory pointer, that is 2052h, right? Again it is incremented 2053h. Now a is storing the reminder, that is moved to the memory location pointed by the HL register page, that is 2053h. Halt operation, right? Now this is the 8-bit division, right? C has to be FFH, right? Because we are following 4 steps. Quotient has to be 3. For any 8-bit division, this is same. For any 8-bit division, this is same, right? Incrementing C, because this loop will continue for 4 times, right? Quotient should be 3, right? That's why C should be FFH, right? Now after incrementing, first you will get 0, next you will get 1, 2, 3. This will follow for 4 times, that's why C will be 3, right? Now this is about 8-bit division, right? Now coming to next program. Now write a assembly language program to store a block of data in memory location through 3090 to 3097. These are the memory location that is storing some data, right? Now 3090h to 3091h. Now this is the memory location that is storing some data, right? That is storing some data. Now this block of data has to be stored from the memory location 4050h in reverse order, right? Write a assembly language program to store block of data in memory location, right? Now what is 3090, 3091, HH always it includes, right? 3092h, 3093h, 3094h, 3095h, 3096h, 3097h. Now these are the 8 memory location that is storing data. Let us assume 01h, 02h, 03h, 04h, 05h, 06h, 07h, 08h, right? Now this is the memory location and this is the data, right? Now this particular memory location is storing some data, this thing, right? Now what we have to do, we have to write a assembly language program to transfer this block of data from memory location 4050h to 4059h, right? We have to transfer this block of data to this memory location 4050h to 4051h, 4052h, 4053h, 4054h, 4055h, 4056h and 4057h in reverse order, right? Here you have logic is followed. That means here it should be 01h, 02h, 03h, 04h, 05h, 06h, 07h and 08h. This is the scenario we have to follow, right? Now we have to write a assembly language program to store block of data of this memory location, right? We have to see this memory location is storing some data. Now this memory location, this data has to be transferred to this memory location in reverse order, right? In reverse order. This is to this, you have to transfer this data to this memory location in reverse order, right? Now to this logic we have to write the set of instruction. Write a assembly language program to store block of data of memory in memory location 3090h to 3097h. Transfer this block of data in reverse order from memory location 4050h to 4051h, right? Now this is the data that is storing under this memory location. You have to transfer this data to this memory location in reverse order, right? Now Now let us write the set of instruction. Now initially LXI HL. Now what is the first memory location? 3090H, right? LXI H 3090H, right? Now this is the register pair HL, right? Now HL register pair we are moving with the memory location 3090H, right? Now next instruction LXI D 4057H, right? Since we have to transfer this block of data in reverse order, that's why I am taking the last memory location. If you want to transfer the same data to this memory location, you have to take it as 4050H, right? Since it is under reverse order, that's why I am taking 4057H, right? Now the data under 3090H, that has to be moved to the memory location 4057H. That's why I have taken this memory location with two different register pairs HL and D, right? HL and D, right? Now move A comma M, right? Now this M is a memory pointer that points only the HL register pair. You have to remember this, right? M is a memory pointer that points the memory location of HL register pair only. It doesn't point the memory location of DE register pair or BC register pair. If you are getting in any set of instructions, if you are getting it as M, now that will point the data of memory location of HL register pair only. You have to remember this point, right? Now A is moved with 3090H is containing 01H. Now that is moved to A register, that is 01H, right? A register, that is 01H, right? Now STAXD, right? STAXD, right? Now what is the operation of this instruction? Now D is the register pair pointing 4057H. The contents of accumulator are moved to the memory location of DE register pair, that is 4057H, right? Now DE register pair is pointing this memory location. To that memory location we are storing the contents of accumulator. What are the contents of accumulator? 01H, right? First data has been transferred from memory location 3090H to 4057H, right? Next, what is next? We have to increment H, INX H, right? Increment H, right? INX H, right? Next, what is next operation? DCX H. This has to be incremented because we are going from high, this 3090H to from low to high, that's why it has to be incremented. Now this has to be decremented because we are going from high to low. DXC D, right? DXC D, right? DXCD. This has to be incremented, right? Because we are going from low to high. This has to be decremented from high to low, right? Now what is before it? We have to assign some counter, that is move immediate, right? Move immediate C comma hashtag 08H, right? We are assigning some counter to the C register, that is 8 times, right? Since we have 8 data, right? We have 8 datas, that's why we are assigning 8 counters, right? 8 it has to do the operation 8 times. That count we are assigning to the C register, right? Next, one operation is done till here, right? Now we have to decrement C. Initially it has 8. Now the C value will be 07H, right? Now J and Z, right? Now this procedure has to be followed till the value of C is 0, right? Till the value of C is 0, right? Jump if the result is not 0 to some label back. Now where you will get back? Here, right? Move A comma M back, right? Now and the last instruction is hard, right? Now this is a program to transfer block of data from memory location, from one memory location to another set of memory location, right? Now we are assigning, we have 8 datas, 8 different datas, that's why we are assigning counter 8-bit counting value is 8, that is assigned to C. If you are getting 12 datas, you have to assign count 12 to the C register, right? Now initially we are moving this 3090H to HL register pair. Next we are moving the 4057H to D register, because this 01H has to be transferred to 4057H. If this has to be transferred to 4050H, this will be 4050H, right? Now the logic is what, right? Now move A comma M. M is a memory pointer that is pointing the memory location of HL register pair only. It doesn't point memory location of any other register pair except HL register pair, right? Move A comma M, right? Now what is HL register pair memory location? 3090H. This is storing data 01H, that has to be moved to A register, right? Next, store accumulator contents to D register. Now what is D register? It is pointing 4057H. To that we are storing the accumulator contents, that is 01H, right? Now next it will increment H, right? Increment H. Now what is the value of memory location 3091H? Now again you have to decrement it, right? That's why it will be 4057H, right? 4057H. Now the count, one data is been moved. Now the count has to be decreased. That's why C is 07H, right? Now C is not 0, right? C is not 0. It will jump to this loop. It will jump to this loop, right? Now move A comma M. Now what is the H? It is pointing 3091H, right? Now A is moved with 02H, right? A is moved with 02H, right? Now what is D value? 40, here it is 6, 4056H. To this 4056H we are moving 02H. Now incrementing H. Next will be next memory location. Decrementing D, it will be 3092H. After incrementing, this will be 4055H. Now decrementing the count value, that is 06H. This loop will run, right? This loop, total operation is done by this loop only. This loop will run till the count value is, that value under C will be 00H. Once the value under C is 00H, it will come out of this loop, halt operation, right? Now this is the set of instruction to transfer block of data from a particular memory location to another memory location, right? Now this is about 2 programs. In next lecture we will see another 2 programs. After that I will give you assignment based on this assembly language program.